Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Today you are going to take a test on waves. You can take it twice. Remember, you can take it one time, and if you're happy with your score, you're good. You can take it a second time if you want your score to be better. That's fine. And please remember, you can use your notebook. So use your notebook and your resources, okay? Do the best you can. When you are done with your quiz, you're going to start reading and learning about analog signals and digital signals. Today, our learning target is I can differentiate, which means tell the difference, between analog and digital signals. So you're going to read about analog signals, and you're going to add 3 examples here. You're going to read about digital signals, and there are 3 examples there for you. It says, let me highlight that really quick because I think that would look better if it's highlighted. Pull that right out. The digital signals, you're taking a digital picture, or you're texting, or it's a CD or an MP3 or a Blu-ray disc. Those are things that are representative of digital signals. Analog signals have these waves, but they're pretty uneven. Digital waves are not uneven, and they're actually very straight, so you're going to draw in a digital wave here. You'll find examples of that in your resource packet on Schoology, and also on some of the videos and pages that you're going to read. Some digital devices are DVDs. Your cell phone is definitely digital. You're going to add 2 more devices here from your reading and watching videos. For devices for analog signals, you're going to add 3 devices here. So examples of analog signals is that they are continuous. They're continuously changing. And interference happens, so sometimes they get sloppy and you might lose a signal. And analog things take up a lot of space. For example, a record takes up a ton of space, and it only has maybe 10 or 15 songs on it. And this is so much smaller than a record. It has an MP3 player in it, and it can hold thousands of songs. Okay, I can put them in my pocket if I want. So really what you're doing with your notebook page is you are dividing it in half. And on this side, you are looking at analog and providing examples of analog signals. And on this side, you are looking at digital signals and providing examples of digital signals. So a digital signal also has a constant signal. It's less interference. And you can see that on a TV screen if you have a digital channel. HD, high definition, you can get it very clear. But if you don't, then it's maybe not so clear. And again, minimal space is needed for digital storage on devices, right? I can store thousands of papers on Google Docs, but to carry 1,000 papers, I have a stack this thick of papers, right? So I can just carry it all on my laptop computer and take it home, and that's digital. Okay, the analog would be the paper version. So you're going to complete page 21 today. You're also going to read some information, and you are going to complete page 22. Page 22, Page 22, our learning target is I can recognize that digitized signals are a more reliable way to transmit and encode information. Transmit just means to communicate, right? To communicate information. So if I want to call somebody on a phone, or if I want to do something via text or on a computer, I have to think about how I'm communicating that information. And encoding, is the information safe? How's it going to get there? So if I use email instead of sending a paper letter, there's much less chance of it getting lost or ripped or torn or wet or soggy or in the wrong mailbox than if I send it via email. There's only one chance of it not getting in the right address, right? So that's how you encode information, right? So you communicate it, and you might store that information also. So here on notebook page 22, and be prepared to share this with the class, you're going to use 5 sentences or more to explain how digital signals are a more reliable way to communicate and store information than analog signals. And you're going to need to use evidence. You might use certain devices. You might use certain methods of storage or communication. Just make sure you have a good argument as to why digital signals are more reliable than analog signals. You're going to learn a lot today, and then be prepared to share it with us all. I can't wait to hear what argument you come up with. Woohoo! Arguing. Teenagers are awesome at it. Can't wait to see how awesome you are at it.